August 18th, 3:30 p.m., Creative Thinking class. Katie, my professor, tells everyone to draw a t-shirt that will explain who you are to an alien species. Knowing me, I decided to go 100% nerd on this assignment and draw my brain. How original, one might think. But in retrospect, it was the perfect thing for me to draw. While at the Brand Center, there are 1,000 things I've learned about the advertising industry, but I believe I've learned even more about myself. What motivates me, what inspires me, what pisses me off, and what makes me think. During the second semester of my Brand Center career, I realized that my brain could either be my worst enemy or my best friend. I chose the latter. Since I was going to be the only one who could live rent-free in my head, I was determined to make it comfortable. And from that day forward, Operation Get a PhD in Kimberly was a go. The hardest part of painting is figuring out what to paint. I decided to flip through my sketchbook for inspiration, and a piece of paper fell out. It was the art I drew for Katie's class my first semester. At that moment, I knew exactly what to paint. I get to drawing and outlining because I wanted to breathe life back into the original art. It was a moment, the full circle kind. As I continue the groundwork for the new piece, I think back to who I was when I first started Brand Center. I start smiling, then laughing, because I remember all the mental gymnastics I put myself through to appear confident. I realize now that I no longer try to exude confidence, but internalize it. I do this by continuing to evolve. It's me against me. Scratch that. It's me against future me, because future me will definitely have her shit together. I thought to myself, this painting needs to have details that ladder up to a deeper meaning. Taking some inspo from my favorite artist, Alicia, the letters KEYS will be at the top of the painting. It'll be an acronym for Keep Evolving Yourself. Keys will be drawn in the shape of an actual metal key to ultimately unlock the self. See what I did there? My brain is symbolized as a planet in space, and it shows how my left brain and right brain function. The left brain is wavy, calm water, slightly boring, but necessary. The right brain is swirls and circles of water, beautifully intricate and colorful. The hands are God's hands, because Lord knows I could not get through anything without him. The anonymous quote of art imitates life and life imitates art wraps up the unspoken language my brain speaks. Life and art, to me, are one and the same. I believe that is why people escape to it. They find it familiar and different all at once. As I begin to wrap up the piece, there is one poem that sticks out in my head. I wrote it a few years ago, and it's funny because it is actually the culmination, the ending, the round of applause kind of piece that I feel like deserves some shine, some spotlight. So, as I finish painting, this poem rings loud and clear in my head. It's that thing atop your curly hair that makes you feel so proud. You can smile big, wave long, and be loud. You deserve to win and have a swarming crowd. Some people will think you rigged the system. How dare she take a bow? When in actuality, you had to work twice as hard, sweating from both brows. It came from within, the drive and determination that pushed you across the finish line to announce your proclamation.